Okay, that is a old-looking gun.
Very, very old. It's a 1886 Kropatshek.
A what?
1886 Kropatshek.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast.
I'm here to sell my model 1886 Kropatshek rifle. I know it's a Portuguese rifle that was made for the Portuguese military, and just overall, it's kind of just a weird gun that you don't usually see. If I can make some cash today, I wouldn't mind using a little bit of it towards my college and maybe some investing as well. I'm hoping to get $1,000 today for the gun.
This is interesting. Do you know exactly what it is?
So to my best understanding, it's a Portuguese rifle that they used from 1886 to about 1898.
1886?
Yes.
That makes it impressive because I didn't even know there was such thing as a bolt-action rifle in 1886.
I didn't either until I found it.
It's got to be one of the very first ones because I've never even heard of this thing.
Gun-wise, this one was kind of one of the major technologically advanced ones that they had.
For 1886, this is amazing. The United States Army in 1884, our standard issue rifle was a single shot. You would push a little lever and the top would pop open and the spent shell casing would pop out. Then you'd reach in your pocket, put another one in and push it back down and fire. That's 1884 in the United States. This is 1886. The multi-shot gun was like just a game changer. And I can tell it's got the tubular magazine, which was made popular by Winchester. I think it's cool, but I don't know anything about it. So where did you get it?
Me and my dad used to collect antique firearms, and we went to a gun show a long time ago and just found this one sitting up on the rack and just couldn't pass it by.
Okay. How much do you want for it?
I was hoping to get $1,000 for it.
You know, rarely am I stumped, especially on guns, but this one sort of got me. Let me get a hold of someone who knows what this thing is because I'm kind of baffled. I don't know anything about it. So if you don't mind hanging out for a few minutes, let me get my buddy a call. He'll come down here, he'll look at it, and we'll go from there.
All right. Sounds great.
All right, be right back.
Thank you.
I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you. Mason.
Nice to meet you.
It's the Von Kropatshek or something.
Kropatshek. So the guy who designed this was Alfred von Kropatshek, and he was a general in the Austrian army, and he experimented with lots of different designs for firearms. These are actually really underappreciated by collectors because this particular design really influenced many, many firearms that came after it. The problem with this gun is nobody bought this gun. No military wanted it. But there was one country who at the very end decided to order some, and that was the Portuguese. Now, the Portuguese weren't fighting anybody, but they did have colonies in Africa, so they used them down there for their colonization purposes. By 1889, they stopped making them. So there weren't that many made, and it's really difficult to find ammunition for this. So even if you said, hey, let's go fire it, we can't fire it today because I don't have that ammo. So do you mind if I check it out?
Go right ahead.
Okay. So this crown is the King of Portugal, King Luis. So that's his crown. And then back here it says 1886, which is the model. This actually has a tube magazine. So this is nickel-plated steel, this magazine, and 8 rounds can get loaded into here. So the idea is, underneath there, Rick, you can see the magazine tube. So you'd actually load 8 into this way. And then each time you fire, the magazine will then snap up, eject one, put another one in the chamber, and keep going.
All right, so what do you think it's worth?
This is actually in nice shape for one of these things. They're known sort of as a dark rifle, so they always have this very dark stock, bright metal bolt. Overall, it's nice condition. So about $1,000.
Okay.
Plus or minus a little.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you heard him, and I'll give you like $600 for it. It's kind of an oddball. It's going to sit around for a while. I got to find the right person to buy it, but
Are you able to come up at all? Maybe like 800?
650.
700?
650. There's collectors out there. Eventually, the right person will walk in the door, but it's probably going to take a while.
675?
All right, we got a deal.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Just go right over the counter over there, and I'll get you written up.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm really happy with the deal I made with Rick today, just because I only really paid $150 for it, so I'm making a lot of money on my end, and hopefully he'll be able to make some on his.